Viewers and subscribers, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, it's no news that the federal government has obviously signed the student loan bill into law. Now, the question is, what is it about this bill? How does it work? Of course, this money is not just going to be jumping into your account, because obviously there is an eligibility, there are facts you need to know about the bill, there is a qualification process, there are processes for repayment, there's also implication for those who are going to be defaulters. And in this video, I'll be giving you full details about that loan. Do well to stick around and get full details about this video. If you're new to our station, do well to smash the subscribe button, turn on all notifications so that you can be duly informed when we put out informative content like this. My name is Moses. Alright, so the loan fund sources is going to be from 1% of government profits from the oil and gas sector. So every money that is generated from the oil and gas sector, they are going to set aside 1% for the student loan. The second of them is 1% of taxes from FIRS, immigrations and customs. The third of them is education endowment fund, and the fourth of them is education bond. So these are the sources that the education fund is going to be generated from. So let's jump to the issues of eligibility, right? What's your qualification? Who is qualified to access the loan? The first of them is proof of school enrollment. Now, you have to have a proof that you are in a school, a federal government polytechnic or a vocational institution. Now, it has to be a government-owned school. The second of them is that you must have a threshold of an income of 500,000 naira yearly, which when translated gives us about 41,000 naira monthly. Now, this is for students or parents. So if you're a student and you want to access this loan, you must have an income of about 41,000 naira monthly, or your parents can also stand in for you to ensure that they have 41,000 naira as a monthly income. And the third on the list is the issue of two guarantors. So you must have two eligible guarantors to be able to qualify to access this loan. So what's the disqualification criteria? The first of them is that you must not have defaulted for any loan, either the parent or the student who wants to access this loan. Second is that you must have no drug offense conviction. So if you have any previous record of drug conviction, it automatically means that you will not be qualified to access this loan. The third of them is the issue of felony convictions. You must not have been found wanting to have committed any felony before. And the fourth on the list is the issue of incident of examination malpractice. So if you are found to have committed any examination malpractice before, that automatically disqualifies you from accessing the loan. And let's go right to the issues of processing and repayment of the loan. The first of them is that the processing and disbursement of the loan is going to take 30 days. That means that if you apply for the loan in 30 days, you would have been able to access the fund. And the second of them is that you must commence the payment of the loan 2 years after your NYSC. So you have actually a window for you to be able to come out of school, pick up a job and commence payment already. So how are they going to get this money back from you? You must start paying 10% of your salary or any profit from the business. Now, when you start paying as a person who commences job after 2 years of NYSC, 10% of whatever is your salary is going to be going to service this loan. And for those who are going to be businessmen from SMEs, you must make sure that 10% of whatever profit you make from your business is going to be used to service this loan. Now, there's an implication for defaulting, and the implication here is that 2 years imprisonment and 500,000 naira fine. Now, for those who are going to intentionally default the repayment of this loan, the fine is that you're going to pay 500,000 naira and or 2 years imprisonment. So a lot of people have reacted to this. Some have said that kudos to the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration for ensuring that those who are less advantaged in society have an advantage, at least this time around, owing to the current economic realities. While some others have said it's not just the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's arrangement, that the bill has been in the National Assembly since 2019. Here's my concern about this whole thing. There's an implication for default, which is about 2 years and 500,000 naira fine, right? Now, here's what it is. I believe that the federal government should be able to put up measures that will ensure that our young people who are coming out of school by the day should become gainfully employed. Otherwise, if they're not employed, how then can they make repayments of this loan to ensure that those who are coming up will be able to take advantage of it? So this is what we're saying, that the federal government must look at the unemployment rate, which is about 53% right now, to come up with measures that will make our young people to be able to become gainfully employed when they come out of school. Please do well to drop your comment on the comment section. Let's know what your thought is about this student loan bill that has been passed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, and we're going to be continually here to serve you. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Do well to subscribe if you're new to our station, and we're going to be continually here to serve you. My name is Moses.